I just don't know.
There's too many songs about diamond teeth and gold chains. Too many rappers who still glorify gangs. There's way too many rhymes about codeine and women we'd like to bang. I just wanted to make a song to say thanks. Thank you to the cops who really trying to make the world a better place, risking their lives to keep a man they never even met safe. They ain't trying to kill your kids or lock their father away. They got families who need food on their plates. And thank you to the firefighters. Whenever I hear sirens, I pray. It's a special kind of man to run toward all the flames. When we see smoke and we need help, the fire can't be contained. They running in while everybody runs away. And thank you to the soldiers fighting for us, flying way overseas. Ain't never met you, but I love you because you're dying for me. I'm enjoying my freedom, and I know freedom ain't free. When the anthem plays, I don't take a knee. And thank you to the truckers, the janitors, and the average people. The ones holding the jobs that will damage your ego. The ones who do the most and in return they get zero. Screw what anyone says. Y'all are heroes. Everyday people, they know who they are. They aren't superstars and they don't fight evil. They gotta do the hours with no superpowers. Everyday people don't always save the world. They don't get the girl, but y'all are heroes. Heroes. Too many songs about Xanax and faces covered with tattoos. And way too many asses on camera with rap dudes. Too much Gucci, Louis, Prada clothing trying to brand you. I just want to make a song to say thank you. Thank you to the paramedics coming at high speed in an ambulance, trying to get someone to breathe at the scene of an accident. Covered in a stranger's blood and trying to bring them back again. The stress level's always at a maximum. Thank you to the carpenters, mechanics, and the welders and plumbers. Y'all are building all the roofs that we're under. Swinging hammers in the pouring rain, the snow in the summer. I hope you know that I appreciate your struggle. Thank you to the nurses and doctors fighting for everyone's lives. Y'all don't always find a cure, but I believe that you try. And someone who you tried to stay kind. Don't let it haunt you. Y'all bought them some time. And thank you to the priests and the pastors and the grocery store clerks. The ones who don't get thanked or paid enough for their work. Probably feel disrespected, and I'm sure that it hurts. But let me tell you, y'all are heroes for sure. Everyday people, they know who they are. They aren't superstars and they don't fight evil. They gotta do the hours with no superpowers. Everyday people don't always save the world. They don't get the girl, but y'all are heroes. Heroes. You don't need a mask and a cape. Don't lose sleep wondering if humanity's safe. Whoa. Whoa. And you don't gotta fly to the moon. Don't need x-ray sight to see the hero in you. Whoa. Whoa. Everyday people, they know who they are. They aren't superstars and they don't fight evil. They gotta do the hours with no superpowers. Everyday people don't always save the world. They don't get the girl, but y'all are heroes. Heroes.
Jake Chapman. Where is it? Where is it? Just as bad as the libs you hate. There was one more. This is so shit. One more. He's virtue signaling. Jake, when you ejaculate into your wife, do you look right into her eyes and say, "Yo, bitch, make me a sandwich"? Or do you say thank you? Thank you. That was good.
How hungry you are.
Thank you. That was fun. Your wife's like, "Oh, that was good. Thank you." You're like, "Fuck you, bitch. You're virtue signaling." I played that on the 80 or 90 inch or whatever I got in my living room a couple days ago. I really liked it. I like that dude. I don't know anything about him, but I like his music.
Yeah, it's good.
I like it that he's independent. Wad Zombie! Yo!
Holy shit, he's alive.
Motherfucker's still in the house. Get your aerial loan cards now. minttradingcards.com. Here's the prototype for their newest card that will be coming out soon.
Oh, nice.
It's good, right?
Yeah, it's good.
He sent it to me for approval. Yeah, it's cool. I don't know how they got this picture of me.
Collector's edition.
Yeah, bring it somewhere where I can sign it. I thought it was important to do a PSA here. And I was trying to think of how I wanted to word it. Remember, just a quick reminder. Tucker Carlson says longtime source says porn sites controlled by intelligence agencies for blackmail. Tucker Carlson shared during an interview released Wednesday that a longtime Intel official told him that intelligence agencies control the big pornography sites for blackmail purposes. Carlson added he thinks dating websites are controlled as well, presumably referring at least to casual hookup sites like Tinder, where conversations are often explicitly sexual. And I was thinking this morning how I wanted to say this, and I kept rehearsing it as, hey, you just have to be comfortable knowing that the whole world is watching you jerk off to porn. So be careful, like, but it's actually, I wanted to rework it, not comfortable, but you have to accept it.
Mm.
So like
the athletes have to accept that they're going to be commented on.
Yes. But there's degrees. They really should accept it, because that's why they're putting. I mean, you think that when you're jerking off, when you type in, giant black cocks, you're in private. You know what I mean?
Right.
You think your wife's asleep, and you just think you're all alone. But really, there's 200 dudes at the NSA recording that shit. So listen, don't type in teen or kid or murder fuck. Just simple, and then every once in a while do some DEI shit. Type in nice Jewish girl into Pornhub, or fat black girl, or
do some vanilla shit. Just
yeah,
boy girl shit.
Or just simple. Yeah, thank you, boy girl stuff, or just like something simple like jerked off at massage parlor. Pretty. You know what I mean? Just like
yeah.
But you have to. And if anyone ever tries to tell you, what's weird is he says this, and we've never had one of those, right? I've never, like, there's like, we have footage of Kim Kardashian getting railed, or Pam Anderson sucking dick, or those things get released, but you've never seen, or we have like some like Republican senator who gets caught like trying to get a blowjob in the guy's bathroom at an airport. But or the I think it was the district attorney of New York got busted at the Democrat at a brothel. But we've never had, it's never like release Joe Rogan footage masturbating to teen sluts.
Right.
It's never been fucking released. So even though I know they're watching, and I act accordingly, you know what I mean? I try not to look directly into the camera when my eyes are rolling in the back of my head, or I try to, like, you know what I mean? Like, even if it offers me up something teen, I just scroll by it, really quick.
Okay. Yeah.
And I try to, a couple times a year, type in fat girl or something.
Right.
But
just to recalibrate.
Just in case I just assume, hey, it's going to get caught. I should show that I'm diverse in my tastes. I'm
just
open.
kind of fuck with the algorithm a little bit.
I just want to be cool. I want it to be like, oh, Sevi jerked off to Asians, whites, and blacks. He's a good dude. I'm like looking for some assumption, if it ever comes out. But you thought I didn't watch porn? Not a lot. No, I definitely watch porn, but I'm very, very, very little. Very little. No. Have I ever said I don't watch porn?
No, I don't think you've ever said that.
Yeah, I think it's been implied that I dabble in the. I just want to know.
At one point, it was just in hotel rooms.
I will say, yeah, and for a long time it was. I will say this: once a month, easy, Pat, easy. Let's be cool. Just chill. Go with my story.
Hey, chill.
Yeah, don't just know. I mean, I played that out in my head this morning in the shower. If they came to me and they're like, if you don't do this, if you don't stop mentioning injections don't work, we're going to release all your porn searches. And I was like, okay, good. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good with that. Yeah, Olivia. How can anyone think Sevi doesn't watch porn?
Dude, he edited it.
Yeah, only for a few days.
It's on the resume though.
Yeah, it's on the resume. I went to the guy. I found the guy on Craigslist. He said, need someone to edit porn. I went over to his house. I got the whole box of tapes. I edited porn, I don't know, for let's say 3 days. I must have jerked off like till my penis was raw. I couldn't even get, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then, oh shit.
Oh, that's cool. Until your battery was exhausted.
Can you still hear me?
Yeah, we can still hear you.
Son of a bitch. All right. Let's take a break from the porn talk while I change my battery. Please, if you want to get healthy, check out your local affiliate.
Because of CrossFit, I've been able to become a mom, and that's not something I ever expected to do. Every endometriosis diagnosis is different, but there was a time in my life where it was really bad. I couldn't bring groceries in without being in pain. I couldn't hold my husband's hand without triggering chronic nerve pain, and I gave up that dream of becoming a mom because I knew that with endometriosis I was going to struggle with fertility and didn't want to risk being that kind of mom that wasn't present physically for my daughter when those inflammation flare-ups happen. And me and my husband went through the process of grieving and accepting that. The main priority was like my quality of life and can I manage the inflammation and not be in pain. I actually started CrossFit as like a last resort because the other options of surgery or narcotics, it just didn't sound like a viable solution for me without accepting some of the long-term damage that would come with that. And so just decided, you know what, I'm just going to try CrossFit and see what can be done. And it slowly helped build up a lot of strength and helped manage my anxiety and my hormones. Little did I know, as I was improving my health over the years, that my body was going to become fit enough to become pregnant. It made it possible for me to have her, because here she is.
But I'm still not back. Come on, man. Come on, man. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Elgato's there, though. Well,
I turned the camera on and off. Let's see if that does anything.
still just you're just black square. I'm out, baby. It's all good. It happens to us every once in a while, you know.
Imagine being a 2 times games athlete and thinking that people remember you for your accomplishments when all they or 2 times CrossFit Games winner, but all people really remember you as is the I'm out girl.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah,
I don't even remember who won the games twice.
there you go.
Was it a female?
Female athlete retired. Damn it! What is going on with this? This show has been a Tom McDonald video and me fiddling with my camera, and now and then a commercial for affiliates, and that sandwiched in between some porn talk.
That's a pretty good start. It's just full of surprises today. How did anybody catch the Binge Bros video episode last night with Hitler and Sevon? I only watched the first 10 minutes because I got distracted and didn't watch the rest of it. And by distracted, I mean I boned my wife for another hour during the show.
Son of a bitch.
So.
What
Binge
a mess.
Bros? No, Binge Bros.
At least you
Binge
can still hear me. That's the good part.
Yeah.
I'm unplugging some shit now. I don't know why it says El Gato. That's a different. I just leave this thing everything plugged in and left on the same all the time. I don't know why this would happen.
Do you not have like a hardwired battery in there?
Oh, I do. That's what's crazy. Oh, I see what's going on. I see what's going on. Check the camera. I see what's going on. I had to switch back to my black magic. Let me do this. Okay. Let's try that. Here we go. No?
Nope. It's still black square. I cut out for a while.
Okay, let's go. Come on, baby. Reset the camera again.
Maybe. Oh,
yes.
There it is.
Hey, you know what I'm doing? I don't.
Oh.
I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just flipping switches and shit.
Well, it works now.
Yeah. There we go. That's the name of the device. The device is named Black Magic. Anyway, just know that they're watching. Just be cool.
Everybody's watching.
Yeah, everyone's watching. Just assume. A very controversial subject to bring up this morning. I was watching Dexter yesterday, and you remember the story we've talked about? You and I sit on different sides of the fence of this, but you're in love with your life. Your life. You're in love with your life. You're in love with your wife. And you find out that your wife's been cheating on you for 10 years.
Right.
And my theory is that nothing's changed. That's the girl that you love that's been cheating on you 10 years.
Yeah.
And you're like, not so much. You don't really like that.
Yeah, I think it's kind of fucked.
Yeah. Well, in Dexter yesterday, he finds out that, or she finds out, the sister finds out that for 27 or 30 years of her life, that her brother's been a murderer. But just the episode before, she falls in love with her brother.
Right, because they're not actually related.
Yeah, so she goes from being in love with him. There's a couple weird issues here. She goes from being in love with him to not being in love with him just because she finds out he's a murderer.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And he's like, nothing's changed. He's like, nothing's changed. I'm the same guy. I'm the same guy. I'm the same girl that's fucked every guy on the block, but you just found out and I'm married to you. So you know what I mean? So he's trying to explain it. So I just thought it was interesting. I was watching it, just chill, unwinding. And my wife's like, oh, that's the same point that you brought up on the show a couple times. And I'm like, what? She's like, if you find out someone's cheating on you, do you still love them? Even though you loved them all along, but then you found out. And nothing's changed though. That's what you loved about him. So what she loved about him was that I didn't get that far in Dexter. Oh, sorry. Well, I just ruined that for you.
Well, you should watch it anyway. It's pretty good.
Yeah. But anyway, it was pretty. It's the show has gotten very complicated. The show has gotten very, very complicated. It's not even a stepbrother. It's not even a stepbrother.
No.
Go ahead.
Every season, I just wondered how they could make it more intense. Where how could they make it so that he doesn't get caught? Or every season, I couldn't imagine it getting more tense than the previous season.
But it does.
It does every time. And
I
just kept fucking watching it.
Yeah.
I see what you're saying, though. It's just a different facet of his life that she was unaware of.
Yeah.
If I had a crazy obsession with trains and you didn't know it forever, and then you came over to my house and you went into the basement and you just saw my entire basement was filled with trains.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you're like, well, I don't want to be friends with you anymore. You're a fucking autistic train guy. I don't like that.
Yeah, that would be level 1. Level 10 is you find out your wife's fucked the whole block.
Right. Yes. All right.
Level 1 is yes. That's a more benign example.
Okay. I see what you're saying.
I find out, and then level 9 would be I find out you're into Hitler paraphernalia. You collect Hitler shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Do you have any friends who are into serial killers?
I don't know if they're into serial killers as much. They like watching murder mystery stuff, or
they read I have a friend who will read Ted Bundy's wiki page and shit, and he's super into serial killers. Yeah, and I just pushed that out of my brain about him.
Huh? Why?
I just try to ignore it. I don't know, because my next thought is my very next thought is, why are you so into serial killers?
Did you ever watch that show? You probably didn't, because you're not into serial killers. Mindhunter?
No.
that shows it's based on a book, like a book written by a FBI agent who used to investigate serial killers.
Mhm.
And he used to like go to their prison and interview them and ask them why they did the things that they did and like get like psych profiles on them.
It was a real show or a
It's a show based on a real book, a
okay.
nonfiction book.
Okay.
And that shit's fascinating. I don't know. Maybe I'm the friend that looks watching serial killers. I think that shit's crazy. It's like just I don't know. You just see how people get so fucked up because of their childhood. It's like a nature versus nurture kind of thing.
Breaking news, Taylor just texted us and he said, I just took a shit the size of my shin. Like knee to ankle length and girth.
Wow.
Wow. That's
so nice when you do that. If you take a shit that big, like you lose 10 pounds and you just feel amazing. And
you're
just
free.
Never want to eat anything again. Yeah.
You're ready to work out.
100%. That feels so nice.
Zach Smith, did you all see Katrin's announcement video this morning? Yeah. I don't know if I have the stomach, and I mean that. I really don't know if I have the stomach to address that.
It's pretty cool that she didn't really like say anything.
My favorite part is at the end when she says she says something like, this doesn't mean goodbye or something.
They all say that. Every athlete who retires says, it's just not goodbye. It's just see you later.
And I want to be like, hey, dude, it's not up to you.
I mean, it can be. If you want to like
the
world.
Only like one or two athletes. I can only think of one athlete that their leaving wasn't a goodbye.
Rich.
Yep, exactly. Listen, I'm going to tell you the harsh realities of being a professional athlete. Sports are what have you done for me lately?
Mm-hmm.
We already forgot about you. First of all, we don't remember you as a games champ. We remember you as the I'm out girl. And you have confused. I don't know. I don't know if I want to. I don't want to be mean to her, but it's going to come out so fucking mean. It's like, dude,
just go away. Everybody forgot about you anyway.
I mean, that's a very succinct way of you guys are the takers. You guys are the takers from the community. How did you not thank Dave, Greg, and Nicole? And your goodbye.
Not the right time to do that.
At one point, she says, this has been the best experience of my life being a CrossFit Games athlete. Then how do you not thank Dave, Greg, and Nicole? It's fucking amazing. I hated myself after watching the whole thing. I liked myself less. I was like, why did I watch that? It's just. I saw another video from another CrossFit Games athlete yesterday who I really, really like that I don't know how to address either. My reporting is definitely biased because I want to talk about it. I just don't know how to. I sent it to you last night, like 3 a.m. your time. I saw it at 12:30. I was like, what the fuck is this? Like I don't even understand it. Pedro was the only one awake, so I sent it to Pedro. I was like, Pedro, is this real? Why would someone post this? And he gave me some answer that I can't. I don't even accept his answer.
It's like, this can't even be real.
Yeah. Did you see the video?
Yeah, I think so. Do you want me to pull it up? Or
please don't. No, I don't think.
Okay.
I don't think we should. Did you find it bizarre?
Yeah, I don't understand. I don't like for what? Again, another person. Just go away.
I don't mind if she stays. I just don't. Did you not watch that video before you posted? Do you not know what your clothes are doing?
As soon as you said that, it happened. It
doesn't make any sense to me. And I went through the comments and not one person commented on it.
Of course not. Everybody's just
I sent
on
it to a
bots.
female friend of mine just to see her response. I didn't say anything. And
Yeah.
she's like, "What the fuck?"
I mean, probably just doing it for the clicks, but fuck,
No,
bad.
there's no way. That's kind of what Pedro said too. There's no way. There's no way. Let me tell you what Pedro
She's not
said.
a thirst trap, so her page isn't predicated on thirst trap. So it's hard to believe that. But she also hasn't really had much of attention lately either.
What did let me see if I can find let me see if I can find this. Where the fuck is that? Oh. Someone said it's to stay relevant.
I mean, no.
Oh fuck, I don't know, dude.
What do you think? Why do you think she posted it?
I have to assume she didn't see what was going on.
You think her social media manager just did it?
No, I think she did it, but she didn't watch the video.
She's just like, "Oh, cool footage, post."
Yeah, someone edited this.
Now it's just getting a bunch of traction.
So, everyone's watching your porn. If you retire as an athlete, like no professional football player, is like, goodbye, but I'm not gone. Like, no, you're gone. You're gone.
Look at JJ Watt. JJ Watt retired like a couple years ago, and now you never hear anything about him. You just see him in commercials for T-Mobile,
used car dealerships, or it's like Camille, over 1 million followers, but can't get 20,000 views on a reel. It's like, dude, yeah.
Damn.
It's like you're gone.
Just got to find something else to do.
Is that what you call that, Whitney? Those tights got caught? Would you post that? I just don't. I don't understand. I'm not even judging her for it. Like, post what you want. It's cool. It's fine. I just, oh, she has no idea. Okay, I feel way better about that. I feel way better about that.
I could see that.
All right. Paper Street Coffee. Don't spell out street. PAPERST Street. You can get a gift certificate there for $50 for $150 worth of coffee. You have to go over and get that. You get 3. It's $450 worth of coffee.
That's insane.
It's crazy insane. I'm gonna wait till I'm in a shittier mood to talk about Katrin. I'm in such a good mood this morning. You know why I'm in a good mood is this buddy of mine, Donovan, called me, texted me last night and said, "Hey, I'm taking my daughter fishing tomorrow. Do you want to bring your boys?" And I've never taken my boys fishing. I don't even know how to fish. So
really,
yeah. And this is the same guy. He went duck hunting, and then he's like, "Hey, bring your boys over to my house. I'll show them how to clean the ducks." So I took my boys over there. They cleaned the ducks. He cut out the liver. We ate it raw. I should actually text him and make sure he knows I want to go with him. So that's kind of cool, right? I don't want to go. I don't want to go, but I know it's important that my boys get a fishing trip.
For sure.
We are in for fishing.
The other day when I went to my favorite coffee shop that I always go to on the weekends, the lady that I normally see was not there, and it was some dude.
Switch coffee shops.
I know. Immediately was like, this sucks. I don't care for that. But I ordered my coffee, and just while I was standing there, I was like the only one there. So he just decided to strike up a conversation with me. And he said, "Hey, if you're trying to catch anything today, go to this bridge between 10 o'clock and 2 p.m. with anything shiny, and you can catch anything." I said, "Brother, I'm at a local craft coffee shop. Do you think I know anything about fishing or care to go fishing?"
That's really cool, though, that he said that.
And I was like, I appreciate that, but I'm here on a Saturday morning.
But where's the chick with the D's that normally serves my coffee?
Yeah, exactly. Like I don't. Thank you. I'll tell somebody who cares about fishing.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go fishing today. I don't even know what we're gonna do if we catch the. I don't know what we're gonna do if we catch the fish, but.
Stanley Randy, you probably know this coffee shop. Aren't you from around here?
Breaking news: Illinois State Representative, God, Chicago has all the retard politicians, is calling for an investigation to Chicago traffic light cameras because they are apparently racist. Oh, before I say this, I saw the dumbest thing on Fox News yesterday. They're doing the exact same things the libtards used to do. It was a piece on fines that were handed out by the Department of Education, the federal Department of Education, and they were interviewing a guy, and he was like the president of some Christian college, and they were talking about how 70% Christian colleges are disproportionately fined than I guess secular colleges, than Ivy League colleges. They were saying that Christian colleges get 70% of the fines from the federal government, and that this college in particular had been fined $37 million.
Oh my God.
And I'm like, you fucking idiots. That's the exact same thing when they used to be like, blacks are disproportionately arrested and sent to jail. And it's like, no, it has nothing to do with their skin color, you fucking idiot, the way you're reading the story. People who commit crimes are disproportionately pulled over and sent to jail. Unless you're going to tell me specifically an incident or all the incidents where someone was picked out because of the color of their skin. You just want me to think that because there's some, on rainy days, people get outside get disproportionately wet to people inside. It's like, yeah, because they're fucking outside. Or you could say homeless people. On rainy days, homeless people get disproportionately wet than housed people. Yeah, because they're fucking outside. It has nothing to do with the fact. And so, and Fox was doing that. They're like, a Christian school. It's like, dude. Like, that means, like, you want me, and they were trying to paint it because it's Christian and the government's anti-God. It's like, dude, I ain't buying that. I'm not buying that.
What do you think? What are they getting fined for? Did you find out?
I didn't even understand the story. I listened to it twice, and I was trying to figure out what they got fined for, and I couldn't even fucking figure it out. The guy went on to say that they just went on a fishing expedition. The federal government came in there and opened up their papers and shit and their books and their course offerings and went on a fishing expedition. Now, the one thing they did say, which was interesting, is they brought up two cases. They brought up the Sandusky case. Remember when those kids were getting diddled?
Yeah.
By the coach of Penn State?
Penn State.
Yeah. They said that college was fined less than their college. Significantly less.
So they think that Penn State should be fined more just because of Sandusky?
Well, that was the one thing that's the one thing that was weird. Like, yeah, like if you're handing out fines for bad things college do, that Sandusky thing's got to be at the top of the at the top of the list. Diddling kids in the summer football program in the locker room and then hiding it. The coaches colluding and hiding it is
yeah. The fact they're still a university is crazy.
Yeah, exactly what Jake is saying. Japanese people are statistically more likely to be killed by nukes than other races. Yeah, it's like, yeah, like, are you going to explain to me that only 2 nukes have been dropped on people? Like, I swear we talk about Sandusky more than any other topic on this show. It's it's the story that keeps giving. It's a great story.
I can't remember the last time we talked about Sandusky.
Okay, so this guy thinks that these traffic cameras. This guy thinks traffic cameras are racist. Sean Ford calls for change after data shows South Side red light tickets are 2.5 times higher than the North Side. We have to ask ourselves, how are the residents in the South Side of Chicago receiving 3 times the number of tickets? Like, we need to know how many more. We need to know how many cameras there are, how many cars are driving. I mean, there's so many factors, but I'll tell you why, you jackass. Because they're fucking running more red lights. people were racially profiled.
No shit.
LaShawn Ford argues red light cameras unfairly target Southside residents.
Wow.
Imagine issuing 2.5 times more tickets per camera than on the north side, suggesting systemic flaws.
Just makes
Why
sense.
do people look for racism? This is the question. Ever since I was a kid, everything I heard, I would ask why. Because the why is the more interesting question to me. Why? Why would people live and breathe the desire to find racism where it doesn't exist, or sexism, or any of these isms?
Autisms.
Yeah, autism. Hillerisms.
Ooh.
I got to start following all the conservative accounts now that Trump won. This shit is so funny.
You weren't already?
Sandusky thing was a child abuse ring. We only see a tiny snippet of that. Ugh. Vaxism. Yeah. People are getting more tickets because they have their hip hop too loud and they're stoned. I agree. The South Side.
That tracks.
They wanted in I think it was in Berkeley or Oakland, I can't remember. They made it so they legalized jaywalking because they said it disproportionately affected black people.
Wow.
Just like
more black people trying to get across the road in the middle, in between intersections than anybody else.
Oh, my mom was telling me it's not anecdotal, it's anecdotal.
Anecdotal.
Anecdotally speaking. I used, when I lived in Berkeley, I would see a black man jaywalk every single day. It was crazy. And it was all different guys. And it was probably 90%. It never saw a white person do it ever in the 15 years I lived there. But it was always in a crosswalk. So the light would be red and they would just walk across the street.
Oh, okay. I guess
didn't give two fucks every single fucking day, every day. And now I moved to Santa Cruz where there are no black people and I don't see as much jaywalking, but when I see it, the white dudes I see, anecdotally speaking, they jaywalk, but they just run across they're like usually like meth heads and they like just scurry across the street somewhere. You know what I mean? Like they just what was that? But they don't use the crosswalk. You can picture it, right?
So maybe it's just drug addicts. Or the unhoused.
Oh, right. So you're saying instead of categorizing them by their skin color, maybe I should categorize them by their housing, but put them in that's fair.
Yeah, I think that just makes more sense. It's more fair.
Yeah, it's less racist. Scurrying across the street. I was really disappointed what I found out about this video here. This next video I'm going to show you. I was like so into this video. I watched it like 20 times and then I figured out something about it.
The fact that it's AI.
Someone said it's an old woman's suit. That whole suit. See how like it's like a suit. I was like, wow, I would so tap that ass. And then I realized, that could be a dude.
That probably is a dude.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot to like my comment. Smash.
Because nobody else did. Oh god, that's funny.
There is some crazy muscle. One of these shots. In one of these shots, there's some. Look at that. Look at that leg development.
I think that's just extra skin.
No, come on, dude. That's like glutes and quads and hammies.
Whatever you say.
Like that's one of the wires, right, that holds like your knee to your ass.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sure.
So bombed. I watched it like 5 times, and then I went into the comments, and I was like, "Oh, that sucks."
Just wrecked it for you, huh?
Yeah, totally. So that was ruined. That would have been classic if that was an old lady.
It'd be like Jackass.
Yeah, exactly. It had some Jackass feel to it, didn't it?
Definitely Jackass feel.
I wonder what we're going to do today. I wonder if we catch any fish, what we do with them. I wonder if we're going to throw them back. I think we're going to the wharf to fish because I don't think you need a license there.
Mm.
I think like if you fish off of, is that like a rule nationwide? Like if you fish off a pier, you don't need a license?
I don't know about that. It might just be your location. Some places just don't. You don't have to have a license to fish, I don't think.
I think in California or Santa Cruz, you don't need a fishing license to fish off a pier.
That's sick.
It's fair. It's probably for poor people.
That's right. Unhoused.
Putin, Trump is smart. He can resolve the Ukraine war. I am amazed that absolutely uncivilized means have been used against Trump all the way up to assassination attempts, numerous assassination attempts. I think he is not safe now.
Probably just like me, you are amazed not by the fact that absolutely uncivilized means had been used against Trump, all the way up to assassination attempts, numerous assassination attempts. And I think he's not safe even now. The history of the United States has known many cases, but I think President Trump is a smart person and a cautious one, I hope. But what amazed me most, that in fighting him, not only Trump was subjected to humiliating court procedures, accusations, and so on, but his family was attacked as well. His children was attacked. Gangsters don't do this in Russia. When criminal gangs fight, they don't touch children and women. It's men who fight among themselves. But those guys stooped as low as that. I think this is so... This looks so bad that it only reconfirms how low the political system. Well, probably just like me, you are...
Gangsters in Russia have a stronger code than our own politicians.
Wow.
God, do you think do you think that there's really any chance of World War III, or that's just all rhetoric?
I think it's rhetoric. I don't think it could ever come to that again. I think there's just so many other ways to fight a war now. It's just not feasible to do that.
Sebon, my son is most likely going to UC Santa Cruz.
Sweet.
You better make him watch Fox News an hour every day. Jump ship. I wonder where the 2 attempted assassins ended up. The dude at the golf course lived in my neighborhood. His house was all taped up for weeks.
Oh, wow.
Hey, I watched a video today of a Barbara Walters interview with Woody Harrelson. It's really old.
Mm.
And his dad, Woody's dad, worked for the CIA. And he also was put in prison, I think, for killing a federal judge. I think that's what it was for, they said. But his dad also said that he was the shooter in the JFK assassination.
What?
Yeah.
Jeez.
It's crazy, right?
That is pretty crazy.
I hope all that shit comes out. I never got into the JFK shit. Did you? I never watched any of the movies. I never looked into it. I never, like, I've seen nothing except, like, you know, like the footage of him driving in the car and getting capped, which is all blurry and shit anyway.
Yeah, I've seen some of them like examine like where the shooter came from, like, or where he was shooting from, and just some of the conspiracies are like, oh, there was multiple shooters and all that shit. I don't know. I haven't done too much more than that.
If they wanted Trump dead, he would be dead. Not their next president select. It's a good play on words. It's all
Who's that?
theater. Ramji. Hello, Ramji. After 10 minutes, Captain Cuck, John Woolley, tuned in thinking Sevon had been black squared and he had won. Alas, Sevon's still living rent-free in John Woolley's head. Did he post something else?
Probably not. Look, though.
I resent that. I don't live anywhere for free, Ramji. I pay rent. I am a contributor. I pay mad rent to live in his head.
Mad rent.
The software for StreamYard, I got the bill the other day. It's $800 a year to for just the platform. Yeah, crazy, right?
Oh my god.
It's like free, but then if you want like a certain amount of admin, so like you can get to the back and Hiller can get to the back and Souza and Rios, then you got to pay more. And then I have it saved like 50, you know how it saves like 50 shows for us or 50 hours worth of shows. Right. That costs extra money.
Oh yeah.
I should send Wooly a bill. Here's my StreamYard bill. Shit's expensive. I wonder if YouTube could, YouTube could probably charge.
Probably.
Just think about that. What if they just charge you $1 for every video you uploaded? Just $1. That's it. Just $1. $1 an hour to host your shit.
That'd be pretty wild.
Yeah,
and $1 per an hour for this channel would be a lot.
How many hours of videos on YouTube? 500 hours are uploaded to YouTube every minute. Oh, it's got to be more than that. Oh,
500 hours a minute?
Yeah, it's got to be worldwide. It's got to be way more than that. Which is about 30,000 hours per hour. I don't know. On average, people watch over 1 billion hours of YouTube content on their TVs every day. 1 billion.
Fuck, that's crazy. There's more content on YouTube than I think we'd be able to watch in our lifetime.
Oh, for sure. For sure. We figured out if you just sat down and watched all the Sevon podcasts like back to back, it would take years. There are approximately 3.9 billion videos on YouTube. So even if you just charged $1 an upload, that would be an extra 4 billion in revenue. People would do that. I'd pay $500 a year to upload all my videos.
Yeah.
Yeah, $1. They should do it. If that's what I would do if I was the CEO of YouTube.
Oh, or you want to know? You want to
make it even less. Make it 25 cents.
You want to know what John Woolley would do if he was the CEO of CrossFit?
What?
I'll show you.
Did he post something?
He didn't ask me anything. somebody asked him, if you were the CEO of CrossFit, what would you do differently? And here you go. He has his three-step program to creating the greatest version of CrossFit. Number one.
Go ahead.
I'd eliminate the bulk of the remote jobs and put 90% of the jobs under one roof to drive the culture I wanted.
Oh, I agree. Very nice, John.
Okay. Number 2, no decisions would be implemented without first answering the question, how will this affect the affiliates positively? Okay. And then number 3, I would proactively and aggressively defend the brand. Wow. Why don't you do that already?
I was gonna say that's what the irony. Yeah, that's some Kamala shit.
It's Isn't that crazy? And then
Yeah.
here's another. Here we go. It gets better.
Hey, but first of all, I just want to say no one asked him that question. Do you know what I mean? Like him sending a text to Mike Halpin, "Hey, will you text me this?" or him doing it from his burner account. It doesn't mean someone asked him.
No, of course not. And then he says somebody asks him. He asked himself, "Are you still going to get your L2?" He says, "No, I don't need it." Aren't you an affiliate owner?
Does answering that question positively affect the
brand?
Yeah, the brand, whatever he said. Mason Mitchell, Sevon and Wooly are the same. Yeah, and you think Tinder and Grindr are the same too, Mason. I know where you're I know where your how your measuring stick works. I get it. We are the same. I'm just a humble monk, Mason.
Interesting.
Yeah, I'm not a I'm just a humble monk. I'm not a world class banker. What is this? I don't even know what this is. Let's listen to the president of Hungary. I don't even know if this is the president of Hungary. This is Laura Horvat's older brother. Yeah.
A major concern. Although the American people have decided, although it is a clear interest of the European people as well that peace should come back to Central Europe, but I think that the 2 months ahead of us, up to the 20th of January, are the 2 most dangerous months comparing the last couple of decades.
Oh, we were just talking about this, right? World War III.
Right.
So basically, President Biden, the problem is Russia and Ukraine are fighting, and Biden just told the Ukrainians, hey, you can use these long-range missiles that go 180 miles. I don't know if that really means long-range, but that's what the media is saying.
That's long range.
That is long-range? Okay, I didn't know. I thought like 3,000 miles was long-range.
Well, there's those are long ranges. I think technically the term for them is like a medium-range ballistic missile. An MRBM instead of an ICBM, which is an intercontinental ballistic missile.
So 180 miles. We said, okay, go ahead. You can shoot targets in Russia with these missiles we gave you that go 180 miles that we previously told you can't use. And Putin's like, yo, what the fuck, dude? If you're giving fucking missiles to a country to shoot at us, there's going to be a price to pay. And so now Europe's like, what the fuck? And they know, Europe knows that Trump's about to fucking fuck NATO up and start pulling all of our money out of fucking funding their bullshit.
Right.
Why? Because those who have carried out this failed pro-war strategy are not only not giving up, but they try to create a situation until the 20th of January where peacemaking will be extremely, extremely complicated. Their goal is definitely to make it impossible by the 20th of January to make peace. Look at the measures. Allowing the long-range missiles to be applied against the depth of the territories of Russia. Allowing the mines to be applied. And the High Representative of the European Union is calling for the European Union itself to allow long-range weapons provided by European countries to be used against Russian territories, while European Union does have nothing to do with that, since European Union does not deliver weapons, it's only member states who do so. So these are the 2 most dangerous. Here comes the major concern.
Fuck the European Union. Hey, I think I saw a story this morning that Germany, there's a guy running for office in Germany as the president or prime minister of Germany who's going to pull them out of the European Union.
Oh, wow.
If he gets elected. Yeah, that would be fucking awesome. Fuck the European Union.
That would be pretty wild.
Sevia. Oh, good. Go ahead.
This is what we sent Ukraine that we're allowing them to use.
The MGM 140 tactical missile system Supersonic tactical ballistical missile designed and manufactured by the U.S. defense company Ling Temco Vought. Sounds Asian. And later Lockheed Martin through acquisitions. 190 miles.
The warhead, you can either have these little like fucking baseball-sized shitlets, like a bunch of them, like hundreds of them, that just get laid out once it detonates, or you can have like a regular warhead, which is just explosives.
How much did those cost? Were those $2 million a piece? $1 million a piece.
In '98, it was $1 million, and then
$1.5 million. It's doubled in price.
Yeah,
$1.5 million.
Inflation.
It's got to be great for climate change. building those and firing those. Holy shit. Sevi, I stole your idea for killing the fat man. Hi, Brett. Good morning. Killing chronic disease in our affiliate. Gifted 2 memberships, and episode 1 airs tomorrow on YouTube channel. Oh, send me a DM. I'd love to promote that. Awesome. Congrats, dude. Hey, you know what you should do? The lady over there running their the chief marketing officer over there at CrossFit is pretty awesome. More than pretty awesome. She's very open-minded to ideas. Jenna, it's probably Jenna 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 at CrossFit.com. I would if you should send her a link. Maybe they'll want it to post on their YouTube.
That'd be crazy.
They're reorienting the ship over there. Can we do Katrin, Danny, or Hiller talk instead of you blowing Putin? I want to talk about Katrin and Wooly, but I just don't have the stomach for it this morning. I just don't. It's not like it's not like I hate Katrin, but like I have nothing nice to say about her. So I don't know what to. You know what I mean? Like I don't. Is that what it means to not have the stomach? I'm not. Yeah, I don't know. Just not in the mood.
Jenna went to go visit one of my friends that works for FDNY. He's a firefighter at FDNY.
Oh, and she used to be a firefighter.
Yeah.
She's got a crazy background. She was there she is in the middle with her girlfriend.
Yeah, this is my friend, Rick Roman. I used to work with him all the time at semifinal events and like Wadapalooza and shit. He's super cool.
Let me read what she wrote. One of the coolest.
Oh, sorry, hold on.
One of the coolest experiences of my life this morning, kicking off the CrossFit Service Cup. Oh, okay. This was in June. Okay. Yeah, she's cool. I've met with her a few times, chatted with her on the phone a bunch. I've texted with her. She's great. No, she's real as fuck. That's what I like about her. Like I can just say anything to her. Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, I told her how stupid it was. I said I explained to her that piece that Emily O'Hearn did celebrating the women in CrossFit set women back 10 years. And she was receptive to the conversation. You know what I mean? She wasn't like, fuck you, you're an asshole. She was like, okay, I get like I see your logic.
Wow.
Or at least I don't know if she said that, but I felt like she saw my logic. You know what I mean?
Yeah, she wasn't just telling you shut the fuck up, you're an idiot.
Yeah, I explained to her. I said the whole fucking company was built on women. What the like? No one's. They don't need any special celebration. All that makes us think is that they're somehow. It's like I heard this woman say recently, "I don't need to be empowered." That implies that I don't have power. People don't realize that's how the fucking brain works. That's how people work. Jonathan Ortega, you mean she communicates like an adult? Yeah. I guess that's a fair way to say it. I listened to the Young Thug trial in Fulton, Georgia last couple months. Some hood folks won't stop at red lights for fear someone pulling up on them and shooting them.
Oh, wow.
Where did I see? I saw somewhere in some other neighborhood that people in expensive cars are afraid to stop at red lights, that someone will come up and carjack them. I do. Kenneth DeLab, do you think every relationship there needs to be a feminine and masculine personality in order for it to work, even in gay and lesbian relationships? I do. I don't even know what that means, but big picture, like just off the top of my head, yes. Absolutely. Abso-fucking-lutely. I think someone has to take out trash. I don't know what women do.
Just wait until somebody does it for them.
Wait in bed. Someone has to take out the trash, and someone has to wait in bed. Their legs up, pinned to their ankles pinned to their ears.
I think I'm ever going to eat canned soup again unless I absolutely need to. There was a study, they gave people either fresh soup or canned soup for 5 days. Then they did a so-called 2-day washout where they took a break from soup. What they found was that consumption of 1 serving of canned soup daily over the course of 5 days was associated with more than 1,000% increase in urinary BPA. 1,000-fold increase in BPA from canned soup. I'm not alarmist, but I only have to read this once. Done. I'm not eating canned soup again unless I'm absolutely starving. Bisphenol A is a known endocrine disruptor. It mimics estrogen in ways that can activate or block estrogenic pathways. So it messes up hormone pathways. BPA is not a good thing. Turns out there's lots of it in the lining of soup cans. The lining helps maintain the flavor and the freshness of the soup in those cans. My suggestion would be, unless you have a powerful reason to consume canned soup, don't consume canned soup. I don't.
Why? How about canned anything? What about sparkling water? I want them to do the same with sparkling water. I've gotten complete. For some reason, something got into my head. I don't like any cans. They're all sprayed with plastic on the inside, right?
Know that.
Yeah, they're all sprayed with like this really shitty thin plastic that breaks down easy.
I didn't know that.
I used to eat so much canned shit in college.
You kind of have to, right? It's cheap. You can have it forever. Just hold on to it. It's never going to expire.
You're going to love this story.
Oh, boy.
Florida inmates conceive daughter by passing semen through air conditioning vent. 2 Florida inmates are expecting a daughter together after conceiving through some unconventional means.
Oh, I have so many questions.
She was charged with second-degree murder after she allegedly killed her husband. Reportedly told her family that she became pregnant after DePaz passed his semen in a plastic wrap through an air conditioning vent. After sparking a romantic relationship, DePaz reportedly expressed his desire to become a father, so they devised a plan to have a baby together, saying that he put the semen in saran wrap every day, like 5 times a day for a month straight. He would kind of like roll it up almost like a cigarette, and he would attach it to the line that we had in the vent, and I would pull it through, Link said. From there, I had placed it inside the yeast infection applicators. I placed it inside of there, and then from there, I administered it.
Oh my God. Okay, that answers all of my questions.
Yeah, be patient, Caleb. Let it unfold.
Sorry, my bad. Sorry.
Johnny, Johnny, I have something to tell you about how you were born.
Oh my God. You got to tell that. How do you never tell that kid? You're like, oh yeah, we met, your dad and I met in prison. And you're like, okay. And then you just imagine like, oh, like you were conceived after the fact.
Dude, you Google your mom's name one day and it comes up. What happens to a kid who's born in jail? What happens to that kid? Who raises that kid now?
That's a great question. Does that kid just get put up for adoption? Do they have to find another, like, legal guardian to pass him off to, that kid's fucked. Like, there's not much for that kid after the. That's crazy. Do prisons let you raise your own kid?
I mean, there's the story of there was a story of a guy. The only thing I know about kids in prison is there was a story of a guy who transitioned to a woman. Then they put him in the mother children's ward at the female prison, and he raped a child over there.
Oh, okay.
So that's my only data point for there being kids in jail. Whitney says take them and give them to the Fronings.
Shit.
You go from being born in jail to fucking Rich being your dad.
Fuck it. Fine.
They do a curved abortion and let the other inmates kick her in the stomach.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Jesus, dude.
Hey, you get pregnant in prison through saran wrap being passed through a vent, and you get abortions or just kicks to the stomach.
That's so fucked, dude. Oh my God.
Oh, prison sounds horrible.
How do you hide? I mean, how many times did he have to beat off into saran wrap to be enough to pass through the vent?
It said, right? I erased it already, but didn't it say like it was like nightly or something? I lost the story.
Oh, was it? It was nightly? Okay. But
it was like it was regularly.
Okay. So what? You just do it for a week and you're like, all right, honey, the baby batter's coming. And then you just attach the line through the vent and just pull that shit through.
I don't really understand I don't understand how people don't get pregnant. I don't understand IVF. I don't understand all that. I spent my whole life being terrified of STDs and getting someone pregnant. And then the second I didn't use a condom with my wife, she got pregnant 4 times.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's like what I don't understand. And then if she wouldn't have got pregnant, you just keep railing. And I don't mean this to poo-poo people who do IVF or like, but if you're, or like you're 20, let's say like there's women who are like 25 years old or 30 years old who do IVF. It's like, what are you doing? You like, why now? Why not just keep letting them fucking rail you for the next 5 years? Eventually it's going to stick.
Right.
But I'm in a totally unique situation. Cause like, I didn't care if she got pregnant or not. She was just hey, let's try. I didn't want a kid. I wasn't like, hey.
Did you guys like line it up with the ovulation cycle and shit?
Or no, my mom sent me a 1-page like email telling me like when to rail her, and I'm like, I don't. What do you mean? I'm just gonna stay at the regular schedule, morning and night. You know what I mean? And then I did pray a little bit, and I started thinking about how I want to love baby, and I got into some shit where like I was trying to summon like a good soul. I don't know if that worked or not. I was just faking it.
Did you just start saying I'm a money magnet? I'm a baby magnet every time you
No.
And then eventually you just started having kids.
I tried to make more eye contact during sex. I tried to be more loving. Like I thought like if we had more like if I was more present and more loving, I could get a better like
some more foreplay.
It's like all that stuff. Here's the thing. It's like you know how they say, I don't know if this works either, but like if you're making like food, you should make it like with love. And somehow that imbues the food with that love energy, and so that the food's healthier. God, if Greg heard me say this, he'd fucking be like, he'd fucking slap me. But I did all that.
Okay. Maybe that's what it is.
My sperm didn't have tails, so they didn't swim. We tried for 3 years. We had to do IVF. Did you ever look at them, Chase? I wouldn't believe them. If someone's like, your sperm don't have tails, I'd be like, I don't believe you. Show me.
I know some people like they what's it called? Whatever the tubes that the dudes have, they're just not connected, so they don't convey sperm anymore. So, or at all.
They don't come out. The sperm somehow get blocked and just hang out in the balls.
Right. With the microplastics.
The last time I put love energy into my food when I was cooking, I was jailed for 3 years.
Brother,
Eye contact during sex is gay.
What do you just? What? Okay. Yeah. Oh, you just hit it from the back.
Or just breathe into their ear. No. My guess is they either go into the foster care system unless the family takes them. Rich is a good option. Yeah, Rich is a great option.
For sure.
Yes. Oh, you did see them? You did look at them? Okay. I'd have to look at them. Hit them in the stink portal.
It's just using the wrong hole.
Why don't sperm have tails? Why wouldn't your sperm have tails? Sperm without a tail would be unable to move there, therefore it wouldn't be able to fill its function. Well, yeah, I get that.
Duh.
A malformed tail significantly reduces its chance of reaching the egg. I wonder if penis size has to do with sperm tail size.
See.
Maybe you had too much canned soup.
Yeah, maybe. Likely due to disruption in the sperm development process, potentially caused by genetic factors, exposure to toxins, infections, or hormonal imbalances. Abnormal sperm morphology. That's what it's called. So you just have a little retarded sperm. It's all right.
I guess I'm what's that called when you're I'm privileged.
Got potent baby batter?
I guess. I don't know. This story doesn't make any sense to me. I need to have this explained to me. I need to have the president of the University of Austin on. I don't understand this story at all. Shout out to University of Austin for going unwoke. Diversity is always best when it happens naturally. University of Austin swaps DEI for MEI, merit, excellence, and intelligence.
UATX swaps DEI, diversity, equity, and inclusion, for what some call MEI, merit, excellence, and intelligence.
Gender, race, ethnicity, what is the factor of that in your admissions decisions?
We don't take any of that into consideration in admissions. The primary thing that we're interested in is the mind.
Meaning what?
The kind of capacity to think deeply, to answer questions, to challenge norms.
How about hard work? I'm just going to throw it in there. For us idiots, how about just hard work and commitment?
Oh, we did not see a particularly diverse student body.
We are putting resources into finding talent of an intellectual variety. And if you're interested in diversity, I recommend you look at the social backgrounds of our students, at the family circumstances of our students.
High-profile UATX donors include Trump-backing billionaire Bill Ackman, a Harvard grad who vocally criticized.
Holy shit, Ackman looks like Bezos there.
Yeah, he does.
Holy fuck, the conspiracy theorists need to be all over that.
Basically Jeff Bezos.
That's Jeff Bezos before he did TRT.
His school after October 7th, and Harlan Crow, close friend of conservative Supreme Court Justice Clarence Thomas.
And that's Nick Nolte.
Critics attack UATX as a right-wing university simply wearing the cloak of free speech. As for admissions, UATX swaps DEI, diversity, equity, and inclusion, for what some call MEI, merit, excellence, and intelligence.
Gender, race, ethnicity, what is the factor of that in your admission?
They just said that they're posing as a free speech college, but really they're just a right-wing college. That's the same thing. The right wing is the free speech.
Yeah, they just don't want to say that yet.
Fuck 60 Minutes. I just can't believe the University of Austin's going unwoke. When I think of Austin, I just think of Cuckville. I think it's San Francisco, but young people.
That's where everybody from San Francisco moved to, though. In the past 4 years, they all moved to Austin, Texas.
Yeah, good point. Oh, you're going to love this story. This story's so great. I think we've covered this story before. This story's so great. Tell me if you remember us doing this story. The weirdest story you've ever heard. Here we go.
It's going to be the weirdest story you've heard all year, I promise. Imagine you go to a doctor's appointment to discuss an upcoming surgery. You have never been there before in your life. When you walk in, the staff all react like you were just there. They say, oh, did you have to come back for some reason? And you say, I've never been here before. And the receptionist says, okay, is your name? And they say your name and spell it. You say, yes, that's my name. And they continue to insist that they have spoken to you before, very recently. And in fact say, if it wasn't you, it was somebody else who had your exact same name, looked exactly like you, had your exact same profession, and was here to schedule the exact same surgery. This happened to a guy named Brady Feigl in 2015, and his situation was even weirder than what I described because, as you can see, he is very distinct looking. Everything about him, in fact, is unusual. He is 6'4". He's a ginger with a red, bushy beard. He has glasses. He has an unusual job. He's a pitcher for professional baseball and was there for a rare surgery to have what they call Tommy John surgery on his pitching arm. The staff at the surgeon's office was very confused because they had already spoken to this guy, also named Brady Feigl, also exactly 6'4", also a ginger with a red, bushy beard and glasses. Also a minor league baseball pitcher, also there to get Tommy John surgery. These men had never met. Both were totally unaware of the other. And you think you know where the story is going, that they went to have a DNA test and found out that they are long-lost siblings who just somehow wound up with the same name. In 2019, they had that test done. They did it on TV for...
Look at this comment. His dad started deleting texts immediately.
He just wiped his phone. Holy
What
shit,
the
dude.
fuck, dude?
Oh, that's wild. They've just lived for probably 25 plus years without knowing that the other existed.
There was
in the
this
same area.
There was this documentary. I didn't see the end of it. I think it was going to get really, really fucking dark. It was about a Jewish orphanage, and I think they were running some experiments on the kids there. But basically, there were these triplets, and they were separated at birth and never told about each other. These 3 Jewish triplets, these guys, and they all fucking met each other in college and figured it out on their own. It's a crazy documentary. I wish I could remember the name of it.
Wow.
A Jeremy World fact check. I guess I could. What's this guy's name? What was his name? Feigl?
Brady Feigl.
Yeah, Brady. I wonder who was better out of the 2 brothers, Brady Feigl. Feigl or Feigl?
Well, they were both minor league players. So
what happened to Brady Feigl? Are both Brady Feigls related? Strangely enough, science revealed they were not related in any way except for one thing. Both of them had Germanic heritage. Oh. I guess it depends on who you ask. Look-alike pitcher makes his major league debut at 33.
It's a glitch in the matrix.
Yeah, who knows? So you have to check if you want to know if there's some truth to it. How's that? How's that? It's 50% true. The one on the right is gay.
Because he's wearing a polo.
Oh, you're showing your age. I bet you Caleb doesn't get that. Feigl rock. Do you get that?
Nope, don't get it.
No. How about this? Do you get this? Faggle rock. Do you get that?
I just think it's funny because it says fag.
Yeah, no. I didn't realize Chris and Jake. I didn't know either of them were that old. There used to be a show called Fraggle Rock. It was like Sesame Street, but it was on HBO. Only the cool kids could watch it. I didn't have HBO. You have to be old as fuck to know that reference. Everyone at
Identical Strangers. Is that what it is?
Oh, that's the name of the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy. But I think at the end, I didn't watch like the last 20 minutes where I think that it takes a really dark twist. Dude, did you know that there's a ice age coming?
We'll have World War III and another ice age. That'd
Yeah.
be crazy. Could you imagine? Oh, it would suck. I do not want to fight a war in the Arctic, dude. Please don't make me.
Fuck global warming. The ice age is here. Flashback, 1978.
All over the United States. Climate experts believe the next ice age is on its way. According to recent evidence, it could come sooner than anyone had expected. At weather stations in the far north, temperatures have been dropping for 30 years. Seacoasts, long free of summer ice, are now blocked year-round. According to some climatologists, within a lifetime, we might be living in the next ice age. Common all over.
That's what I grew up with. I remember there was all sorts of overpopulation shit too, always.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's why the Chinese decided to have a one-child family or whatever it's called.
There's 30
overpopulation.
I read something recently. There's 30,000 more polar bears now than there were 30 years ago. And that was like the big correlate that we're headed into fucking global warming.
We're almost there, dude. It's right around the corner.
Climate alarmism has been happening for 50 years. When I finally watched Fraggle Rock, I thought it was stupid. I mean, everyone was talking about it at school in the 2nd, 3rd, 4th grade. I remember everyone. And then I was spending the night at my friend Jeff Holman's house, and like I watched, I'm like, this is stupid. I didn't like the Muppets. I didn't like the Muppets either. I thought the Muppets were stupid.
Muppets are pretty dumb.
Yeah, I thought I didn't enjoy it.
The only good part of the Muppets was when they were in Forgetting Sarah Marshall. That was the only good part.
That's the movie where did she get semen in her hair in that?
I don't remember.
Is that Ben
part.
Stiller?
No.
Oh. Sevi, I was gone 1 week and you're flossing on live TV. I don't think I flossed today. But I will. I love flossing.
Thanks for the reminder.
I heard that this one has like stuff in it that'll make my dick small. I have one tooth in the back that always catches like all the popcorn and celery. It's so weird.
Me too.
You do? Yeah.
It's like a gap between like my back two molars. So
yes.
anytime I eat,
I just pulled something out of it.
Yeah. It's so annoying.
Yeah.
I can never get it out with my tongue.
It used to be really bad. For some reason, it's gotten better. I'm starting to think all sports should be abolished.
What?
Yeah. Alabama AM football player Medrick Burnett Jr. 20 dies over a month after in-game injury. This could have been prevented. This was his a junior high football coach's fault because Medrick wanted to be a quarterback and he put him in a different position that got him killed. Medrick Jr., 20-year-old Alabama college football player who was hospitalized after a head injury sustained during an October game, has now died over a month later. The Jefferson County Coroner's Office confirmed to People that Burnett, whose school, Alabama, and AM University had previously retracted a false death announcement earlier this week. He ended up dying on November 27th at 5:43 local time. The coroner said that Burnett received an injury while playing in the Magic City Classic football game. PFAA spokesman Brent Fikowski said this was completely unnecessary and preventable, and moving forward, college football will be banned.
Wow. PFA's got some reach.
Dude, how hard do you have to fucking be hit? I fell off a bike and fucking bounced my head off the corner of a curb when I was 7 and I lived. It was bad. I almost died. But how hard would you have to be hitting a football game to fucking kill you?
I mean, those guys are 250 pounds of just muscle with a helmet and pads on. So there's no like, oh, I need to slow down and hit somebody for self-preservation, like rugby. Like there's a little bit of self-preservation there. And they also know how to tackle better. But you have a 250-pound man just going full speed at you, just laying their freaking dome piece on you. You get fucked up. It's like getting hit by a car.
My kids aren't going to play football. All right, that's done.
Definitely add that to the list.
I have this. I have Katrin's clip all just like post, just ready to go. She hasn't posted her titties in a month. I also noticed.
Wow, it's probably our fault for bringing attention to them.
This clip says, "Is this true?" I probably played this already. Oh, maybe, have I played this?
Cleveland Guardians now, but I don't think that's better than Indians. They're called the Indians because they had the first Native American baseball player. They were literally called the Cleveland Spiders, and they got the first Native American baseball player. He's a guy named Sokolai. Next year, they got 2 more Native American players. They didn't only have the first, but they had 3. The only 3 in the league played for the Cleveland Spiders. And some smartass was like, man, we should start calling ourselves the Cleveland Indians. And they're like, yeah, that's a great idea. And now it's just gone. It's erased forever. Just now they're Guardians.
That really? The Cleveland Indians don't exist anymore? That baseball team is gone?
It's the same team, but they just rebranded to the Guardians, which is it came along with the whole DEI thing, just like the Washington Redskins. Like the Washington Redskins are now the Washington politicians or something.
How does someone not just explain? How does someone not explain that story? Indians in Spanish, indios means children of God, and it's to celebrate our first 3 Indian players. No, we're sticking with it.
I don't know, but after
how is that hard to defend? I don't understand how that happened.
No idea. After they rebranded all of the Indian tribes and that were that the teams were named after, or like the person of the Indian tribe that the teams are named after, the chief or whatever, they all started coming out and being like, "What the fuck? This was actually like a real Indian chief from my tribe." And
oh yeah, I saw that story. I think the Redskins might actually go back to the Washington Redskins, right?
I hope. I mean, yeah, that's the hope. I think they're on their way to doing it.
Named after some fucking bridge, some bridge in Cleveland that my buddy Jimmy has 3 DUIs on.
Wow.
If you want to cancel a team, you should cancel the Pittsburgh Pirates. And if you guys know what pirates do, rape, you know. They rape and pillage. What's worse? An Indian guy, right? He's like, hi, I'm an Indian. Or a pirate who's like, that's way worse. They call him the Cleveland Guardians.
Isn't that enough to just switch parties? I don't understand why I can't just show that to some of my relatives and they're like, okay, I'm not going to be a Democrat anymore. I don't know why that's not enough. That's enough for me.
They did it because the name was racist. Why can't you see that, Savon?
What a world we live in. This is going to be a fun 4 years. I'm telling you. You know why Elon's a Democrat?
Why?
Doctor told him, hey, if you don't give your kid hormone replacement therapy, your kid's going to kill themselves.
I thought he did. Oh, wait, no, you're right. He did do that.
And then he gave that, and then so he fell for it, and now his kid's fucked. I think he calls it his lost child.
Yeah, it's a strange child, for sure.
Just when you thought Gavin Newsom couldn't be any more of a douchebag, California Governor Gavin Newsom released details of a plan to offer rebates to those who buy electric vehicles, except for Tesla. Newsom claims that excluding Tesla is aimed at fostering competition in the electric vehicle market. Right. Newsom says that excluding Tesla will spark innovation. Yes, the same way that cutting off your leg inspires running. In a tweet on X, Elon Musk points out that Tesla is the only company who manufactures their EVs in California. Musk warns that this could push more jobs to Texas. At this rate, the only thing left in California will be avocado toast and STDs. Tesla is the only EV manufacturer in California, and Newsom wants to cut it out of their rebates. It's official. California's new state bird is the middle finger.
Hey, it's DEI, it's equity in the fucking car space. You're doing well. We're gonna punish you by. It's crazy.
That's right.
Sevi, you've got to play the Celebrate Our Differences clip I DM you. Listen, 80% of what you guys send me is complete fucking garbage. I can't. I'm not. It's too risky. Not you personally. I'm just saying, like, as a whole. Just as a whole. Unplayable. Or if you do play, or if you do send it to me, I'm like, yeah, this won't work on the show. It's good, but it won't work on the show. But thank you. I'll look maybe tomorrow's show. I got for our UFC show on Friday. Guess who I got?
Who?
17 straight victories in the welterweight class.
Wow.
Been on the show 2 or 3 other times.
Ooh.
Australian.
No way.
Yeah. Jack De La Maddalena.
Oh shit, dude. That's
coming on the
great.
show Friday. Yeah, it's gonna be a great show.
Okay.
I'm gonna see if I dangled it in front of Tyson. I hope Tyson will come. I sent Tyson a text. I'm like, Tyson, listen, I got Jack coming on.
Would you grace us with your presence, please?
UFC
awesome.
show. He's finally turning into Pat McAfee. That's correct.
Protect our parks.
Yeah, Jack. Colin Peterson, just ordered Matuthine for my wife and I last night, hoping it helps her with her eczema fluoride sensitivity. Oh, interesting. Let me know how that works. And by the way, if you haven't bought Matuthine, you absolutely have to buy Matuthine. It's on sale now. Go to DocSpartan.com. It's a great deal. Oh, there's a drink called C5.
What? Is it just one more than C4?
Yeah. Someone just sent me a it's right next to the C4.
Is it the same brand? It looks the exact same. Well, not really the exact same, but it looks pretty close.
How I don't believe, Taylor, that his shit was as big as from his knee to his ankle. He would have taken
You don't think so?
He would have taken a picture of it and sent it to us.
Unless it was an automatic toilet and it just flushed right away.
That's the only kind of toilet that's the only kind of toilet that could have flushed that away. You need a plunger to break that in half before it went down.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
C5 pre-workout, the powerhouse behind every athlete's peak performance, elevates your workouts. Introducing C5 Extreme, revolutionary pre-workout energy drink designed to boost focus and mucus muscle poon. Your muscle poon muscle. I ordered 5 Matuthine mint, 2 regular on Black Friday, 1 tennis lesson. Nice. Awesome.
Sick.
Thank you, Mr. Walters. You won't be disappointed. I sent Judy a picture of Ari's girlfriend yesterday.
Oh, okay.
And she knew right away. And Ari's girlfriend's Japanese, and she knew right away. She's like, "Oh, her hair's a little bit light. She looks mixed." I guess.
Oh my God.
Father's Italian. Very astute observation.
It's that easy to tell?
I guess. I mean, the girl looks fucking Asian as fuck to me. My son's 8. He's had that same girlfriend since he's been 5. They train 6 days a week together. 6 days a week. They're like inseparable. It's crazy. And like I'll be waiting in the car after training and they just stand outside like talking, holding their gym bags and shit.
Wow.
And I just watch them in my rearview mirror. I'm like, this is crazy. I don't even have that good of a relationship with my wife.
Yeah.
He's
That's
8.
weird.
She's 7. And they're probably both the best they're probably the best jiu-jitsu practitioners in like, I mean, they both get all the golds at all the tournaments. She's savage.
Some
It's
adult
crazy.
shit. That's crazy.
My kids are Asian too. I can spot others from a mile away. Got it.
Damn.
Hey, gee, I'm glad you noticed how jacked she is, because that chick is a freak, and when we hang out with them a lot, they were here last night. But anytime we go out in public, someone will comment on that little girl since she's been 5. And like we have this program here. It's called it's on the beach, and all the kids wear red. It's huge in California. I'm trying to think what it's called. Lifeguard training. It's a summer lifeguard program we have in California. What is it? All the hardcore kids do it. My kids do not do it. Fuck, what is it called? Does anyone know what it's called? What's the lifeguard program called here?
The Little Guard program, junior lifeguards.
Junior guards. Yeah, junior guards. Thank you. Wow, that was good, Caleb. They have a junior guards program here, and basically when all the junior guards compete, she always wins all the competitions. And I think she was winning they had to put her in the, when she was like 5, she had to go with the 6, 7-year-olds, and when she was 6, she had to go with the 7, 8-year-olds. And she's tiny, but she's just a savage. She already has she has hamstrings.
Wow.
Hamstrings since she's been 5. It's crazy.
To make them like swim out in the ocean and shit.
All that shit. Yeah, it's crazy. My kids are terrified. My kids watch it and start crying.
Yeah, no thanks. I just like looking at it. I don't really care to get in.
49 years old, 1.5 milliliters of TRT a week is the best pre-workout, and I'm Asian. Oh. and my pronouns are
TRT and weak.
Also, does the penis sink over the years? Something happens. It's like the ears in the nose. I think it just keeps growing. Mine just keeps growing. I'm sure my root has gotten lower. Maybe that's what it is. It's funny. I never even thought of that. Maybe my penis isn't getting bigger. My root is getting lower. As in I know what you mean. As in it used to be higher. I know. I know. I don't need that explained to me. I know what you mean by gotten lower. It's like just always hanging.
Just dangling around.
Yeah. Is there a way to stop receding gums? I don't want to look like Christmas Abbott. Oh.
Whoa. Fuck. Okay, Jake,
Damn.
tell us how you really feel.
Gary Roberts one time told me I had the worst smile ever. He's like, your smile's so fake. I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, it's just fake. Yeah. Like I'd be in a photo and I'd be like, he's like, your smile's fake. It's like,
because your eyes don't do anything. They just look the same. Like from here up, there's like no effort put in, but then from here down, there's effort. Yeah, I could see it.
That obviously stuck with me. All right. Not a great show. Only a 9 today. Not your fault, Caleb.
That's okay.
I was late. I was dilly-dallying. I didn't listen to any strong rap music before I came on.
Just some mild rap at the beginning.
Do we already have a warning from YouTube for the use of that Tom McDonald song?
I don't know. Let's find out. No. So far, so good.
Yeah, that's weird. No warnings yet.
It'll come in the next like 15 minutes, probably.
God, Kill Taylor was so good yesterday. That was our best episode ever, even though we only had one person call in.
That's fun. Dude, it was fun.
Yeah, that was our best one.
That was a really good one.
Let me see what else. Hattie Canyon was good. Okay, so we have Jack Della Maddalena coming on, maybe Tyson Bagent. We have Greg Glassman. It's been a minute since Greg's been on. Greg will be coming on Wednesday.
Wow.
I think on
Liz Collins?
Oh, yeah, and on Friday we also have Liz Collins. Oh, wait a second. Oh, yeah, Liz Collins comes on Thursday. Oh, the movie, there's a movie called Liz Collins is the creator of the Fall of Minneapolis movie. Minneapolis versus The People, and she has a new movie called Minneapolis versus the People. I think that's what it's called.
Another one?
Oh, here it is. Minneapolis is versus We the People. Is this it? Oh, I found it. I'll put a link in the. I haven't watched it yet, but I love Liz Collins. If you don't follow her on Alpha News, you should. Here's the link. She's coming on Thursday, so I'll probably watch this Wednesday.
I'll put it in the bio as well, or the description of this show.
That I'm going to tell you something about that head ball trainer really quick. Punching ball. The reason why that one is taking off, first of all, if you get that thing, do not look like a dork when you do it. Do not. It's the worst when it's black guys doing it because I hold black guys in such high regard. And when I see them doing that, like you shouldn't be doing any exercise like this hunched over. You need once you start hitting it, you got to get upright and you got to hit it up. Hitting it down, anywhere hitting it below parallel, you're a bitch. You are a bitch. Anybody can do that. And then second of all, if you get one of those, get a different one.
You look like this.
Yeah. I mean, even that's better. At least that guy's upright a little bit. I don't care if it's racist. Like when I see RFK doing it and he's all juiced up on TRT and he's hunched over, it's cool. You're an old fucking dude. But any fucking athlete or anyone, and then here's the thing, you should watch people who are really good at it because they can hit it and then sidestep it and it goes past them this way and they can hit it. You should be able to hit it up and you should be able to I'm good at it. I should make a video. You should be able to put your arm up and it bounce off your arm. You can hit it different ways. It's fucking retarded the way people are using it. It's really pissing me off. Look at Ryan Garcia use it. Let me see if Ryan Garcia does. I think he, but the one that they're selling that's selling so good, it's so slow. You should go on Amazon and get one that has like 4 or 5 balls. I hit it from every angle. Yes, you should hit it from every angle. And you should be moving your head and doing shit with it. $49ers or the Bills, I don't know. But the Bears are coming to right now I'm supposed to go to Atlanta, but I'm also got invited to go to the Bears 49ers game, which I really want to go. And there's rumors that Tyson might even be in Santa Cruz.
Oh.
Shooting guns with a friend of mine. And I want to go and I was invited to go do that. But I might just end up going to Atlanta with Greg and sitting at the bar at the Four Seasons. Sevy doesn't watch football. Also, the Bears fucking suck. Oh, no, the Bears are great. What are you talking about? Did you find it, Ryan Garcia with ball?
It was like super shitty, like 2-second clips that I use.
There,
Here, how about this?
Is there anyone with
Here you go.
Oh, is that him? He's coding it too. See how at least he punches it up, and see how he's upright. Oh yeah, he does it. Wait, and see how he blocked it at the end like that. You can do that ball is so easy. The box bowling, it is so it's stupid easy. It's not even challenging. Hey, when I worked at CrossFit, I would do that in the media department. I would just stand there and hit that thing, and people hated me for it. That's like 8 years ago. I had one of those. I remember Matt Bishop be like, dude, stop doing that. Tyson was a little cooler. He'd be like, damn, you're pretty good at that. Like, yeah, I know.
Yeah, thanks. Been working on it a lot. If you didn't know, if you couldn't tell. I'm out here grinding.
Sevy, have you ever watched the real-time CGI reconstruction of cruise ship disasters? No, I hate CGI. I cannot stand CGI. I hate everything about CGI. Deadpool 3 was stupid with Wolverine. First one was great. Third one was dumb. Go ahead, Caleb. Did you like it?
I liked it. It's fine
Alright.
though. You just
So did Hiller.
shit on it. That's cool. It was good.
I mean, Wolverine was cool, and there were some funny one-liners.
Yeah. You just didn't like the cinematic expertise of the production team. I don't even know what I'm saying, but you just didn't like it.
Maybe I should punch that bowling thing. Maybe I should do a video on that bowling thing and have Avi make it. I've taught him to edit.
Oh yeah.
Just
There
like,
you go.
hey guys, quit being pussies.
If my 8-year-old can do it, you can too.
No, I'll do it. I'll do it.
Oh, if a 50-year-old man can do it, I can too.
Hey, you can even uppercut it. It's like you can even you just got to be smart on how you do it.
Mm.
And you can you can do cool shit with it, and you can sidestep it. I never see anyone sidestep it. You can sidestep it so it goes past you because it's on a it's on a rubber band.
Just like that.
I went bowling the other day for the first time in probably fucking 10 years, and I wanted to do just spin shots and be cool. I think I threw fucking 10 gutters in my first 5 frames.
Oh my God.
Yeah, because you know when you do that, you just put your finger in one hole and spin it.
Yeah.
And every single time, like I just couldn't get enough spin on it, and it would like hang on the edge of the gutter, and it would never even come back, and it would just go in.
Oh man.
Yeah. Whatever.
I kill at Wii bowling.
Yeah, my kids want me to do bowling games. I only will play tennis. Do you own a Wii?
No, not anymore. I used to. It's probably packed up somewhere.
All right. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Caleb. I don't think there's any more shows today. Unless they get a wild hair at my ass. What's this? So if your mom can watch the boys, do you want to do 11? No, I'm taking I am taking them fishing. My wife keeps asking me to go to Pilates. So one final story. I'm gonna tell you a story.
Okay.
So my wife's like, hey, go to Pilates, go to Pilates, go to Pilates, and then you should go. She's been asking me like for 3 years, but just gently. And then all of a sudden, like it was our anniversary. I don't even know. I couldn't tell you our anniversary date. It must have been like a couple weeks ago. She's like, hey, for our anniversary, I want to go to Pilates with you.
Mm-hmm.
And with every bit of my enlightened mind, I did not respond with fuck no. I saw the thought. I meditated on it. I let it pass. I just said, bye-bye, 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 bye-bye. And I let the next thought come in. And it was like, sure, anything you want, babe. So she signed me up. She called my mom, had my mom watch the kids. I went. I had a great time. It was great. It was fun.
Okay.
I loved it.
Yeah.
I loved it. Yeah. I told her, I would love to build a room like this in my house that gets hot like this. This thing is dope. Now
it's like a big ass sauna.
She's been asking me every day. And so I haven't told her this. But I asked someone, I'm like, hey, I can't remember how it came up. I can't remember who it was. But basically, they told me something that's like fucking my head up. They basically said, hey, your wife thinks it's like sexy when you go to Pilates with her.
Okay.
And if my wife fucking told me like so yesterday she's like, so every day this week this is how the conversation goes. Hey, you want to go to Pilates with me today? You want to go with me to class today at 11 a.m.? You want to take the 9 a.m. class with me? I'm like, no, thank you. No, thank you. And then a few times I'm like, hey, why do you want me to go? She's like, well, you liked it. I'm like, okay, but that's not what I'm asking her.
Yeah.
Why do you want me to go?
Right.
And I want her to respond with, hey, I'll blow you on the way home in the car or something.
Yeah, I'll make you a sandwich when we get back.
It's fine. Yeah, better. Thank you, Caleb. Better. But I just want to because this person got in my head. They're like, hey, she likes you more because you went to Pilates with her. And I can't fucking believe that. It's not like I sit around on the couch all day and just fucking clip my toenails and pick my nose and eat fucking Frito-Lay.
Right.
I'm doing shit.
Yeah, you work out. You play with your kids.
Yeah, I'm playing with my kids. I'm fucking like, I just go from kid activity to kid activity.
What specifically about Pilates is it?
I don't know.
Yeah, that's what doesn't make sense.
When Sevon says he's leaving, that's more like a 30-minute warning. Oh, shit. She told her friend to tell you that so you'd go again.
Oh, my God. The plot thickens.
She wants you to spend quality time with her doing something she likes.
Yeah, I can see
We
that.
watch Dexter.
That's a you thing.
Every fifth night, I'll actually sit by her on the couch. I'll leave my king chair and actually go sit up on the couch with her. Have a calendar, sat with wife.
Check.
Yeah. You're showing interest. That's what she likes. I mean, I liked it. I loved it.
Yeah, that's cool.
And I love watching my wife work out.
Maybe you put that on your calendar once a month.
Pilates once. Oh, wow. Therapy with Caleb. Wow, that's actually that's a great idea, Caleb. So just go once a month. And I won't even tell her.
No, you don't have to.
I won't
yes,
tell
I'll go this time.
because you know what she'll do? She'll
Make
be
her
like,
think
"Oh,
of it?
did you?" Yeah, she'll be like, she'll be very subtle.
Mm.
She'll be like I've never heard my wife say what month it is, but she'll be like, "It's October." You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, look, it's November.
Mm. Oh, look.
This behavior led to a divorce for me. Just saying.
Whoa, dude. Guess just got to work on your communication skills. Damn. Just talk about
not
what you
me.
want.
She needs to work on her communication skills.
No, I'm not saying you.
I'm
talking
fucking
about
amazing.
Jeremy. I'm talking about Jeremy. I'm talking about
She
Jeremy.
needs to just be like, "Yo, come with me. I want you to come with me." So I asked her, I'm like, and I said to her, I'm like, "So do you want me to come with you?" She's like, "No, I just like you like it." I mean, it's not. And then she'll be like, "It's not like I don't want you to come with me."
Right.
I'm like, I know, but you keep asking me. Like, what's up? What's up? What you need? You think I look good in wearing my old man long johns in there with a fucking sweatshirt when everyone else is fucking buck naked? You like that? You like
when
that?
I got freaking sweat dripping off my face while I'm in a strenuous position.
Dude, I wore long johns. These long johns with the fucking flap in the front.
Yeah. Wow. Wow. With the flap, dude. You're fucking crazy.
But I pulled shorts over.
Okay. All right.
Then I wore a long sleeve. I wore a CEO shirt, and then I wore my long sleeve coffee pods and wads or my brute shirt or something like that.
Gotta let them know what's up.
The best part about it,
Pilates all the time. I'm a CrossFitter. I do CrossFit. I lift weights.
The best part about it was
dump truck ass.
Yes. The best part about it was what was it? What was the best part about it? When it was over.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't get it. I think once a year is enough. Read the 5 love languages.
Yeah. There's that. I mean,
She just said, if your mom can watch the boys, do you want to do an 11 a.m. class with me? I wrote back, I'm taking the boys fishing. Like I'm taking them fishing. She probably that's the first time I've ever
taking
said
the boys to somebody else to go fishing.
That's the most masculine thing I've ever said to her in fucking 50 years.
Just to offset the fact that you got asked to go to Pilates.
Yeah, that should turn her on. How about that? Doesn't that work? I'm going fishing with the boys.
Oh shit. That's funny.
Women love men not giving a shit about them. The more you care, the less they do. 1 minute you're bathing them, the next you're watching her get railed by a dude you used to be introduced to at yoga.
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness.
It's a dance. Sometimes you just gotta play the game.
And I haven't heard from the guy who's going to take us fishing yet.
Oh fuck! Now you
I'll
got to
just
go to Walmart and get all the gear and take them fishing yourself.
I
the gear and take them fishing yourself.
think this guy gave my kids fishing poles for their birthdays. I have to go find them and dig them out.
Are they the ones that you just like press the button and throw it?
I hope so. I don't know. I don't know
best,
anything. I don't even know. But I took him to Big Five the other day, and there were these little tiny fishing poles.
Yeah, that's probably what those are.
And they were like $30. And you know how like at a liquor store they have cigarette lighters that are like just like 100. These were fishing poles like that on the counter. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like 20 in a box or 25,
Yeah.
like a 5x5 of fishing poles, and each one was like this big, but it had the reel and the yarn on it or whatever that string shit is.
Yeah, the line.
Yeah, the line. Yeah, fishing line. Thank you. All right. Okay, I have to go tweet. I'm done with this platform. I have to. I'm tweeting now. I'm twittering.
So at Sevon Matosian, that's the Twitter. If anybody's curious,
I'm not worried about any of the dudes in my wife's Pilates class.
No.
And if she fucks any of the chicks, it's fine.
Obviously.
Thank you. All right. Love you guys. Thanks for hanging out this morning. Congratulations on your retirement, Katrin. John Woolley. Hope you had a blessed Sunday or whatever the fuck day it is, wherever you're at. Storm, always good to see you, dude. Talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.